I know I might seem odd standing here giving you a speech and all this stuff, but it is for a reason. In 2008, more than 5,000 motorcyclists were killed in motorcycle accidents, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. My husband and I both own and ride motorcycles, so I know how important it is to have all the proper safety gear. Every time you get on a bike, you're more likely to die in an accident than an individual driving a car. There are three things that I'm going to talk to you about today: the different types of helmets, the different types of rating systems for helmets, and how many lives have been or could be saved by wearing helmets. I want to talk to you about why helmets are so important first. Helmets are important to wear whether you are riding a motorcycle on-road or off-road. There are two main types of helmets: street helmets and dirt bike helmets. Street helmets come in a variety of types and styles. There are many different colors and options that you can get with them. Here, I'm going to show you today a few of the ones that my husband and I have picked out. These are by no means the best helmets on the market, but they are the helmets that fit our needs and our life. A full face helmet like this one, made by HJC, you do not need to wear eye protection with. And they come with many different options, like whether they are modular, such as this one, for the whole face lifts up, or whether they just have a retractable visor, like this. This particular helmet is both, which is why my husband picked it out. A house helmet, like the one that I'm wearing right now, made by HCI, is sometimes called a shorty. It is nice and it bends well, but it doesn't quite offer as much protection to your face. With this one, you still have to wear goggles or have a windshield on your helmet to protect your face. Off-road helmets also come in a variety of shapes, manufacturers, and color combinations. This helmet is my son's, and it's made by O'Neill. It is a used helmet, and the mohawk on top is considered a cosmetic add-on and does not take away from the integrity of the helmet design. This particular helmet is made by Shoei, and as you can tell, both helmets do not have a face shield, and the front of them do not come up. They're not modular. All of these helmets, regardless of whether they are street or off-road, are made to protect your brain in the case of an accident, and all but one of these is DOT approved. The last one I showed you, this one, made by Shoei, is not DOT approved. DOT has many different ratings. There's Snell and DOT. Today I'm going to talk to you about the DOT standards and the Snell standards. DOT stands for the Department of Transportation and is required for any helmets worn while riding a motorcycle on the street in the United States. All DOT approved helmets will have a stamp, sticker, or tag sewn into them. This one has a sticker right here. There's also a label on the inside showing that it's DOT approved. According to NordaHelmets.com, DOT testing began in 1974, and all helmets were required to meet the minimum testing. The testing standards have not changed since 1974, but there are studies underway to ensure that the testing criteria is still current. There's a lot of technical information out there on how helmets are tested, what they can be made of, and what the G-force during an accident can be on the brain. If you would like the technical aspects, here are some websites that you can go to: www.nhts.dot.gov and www.msf.org. You'll find a lot of information on both of these websites. I know I learned a lot. The other type of rating system I'm going to talk to you about today is Snell. Snell is short for the Snell Memorial Foundation. Snell standards do not replace DOT standards. It is another set of tests and has its own label. I do not have an example of a Snell helmet, that Snell helmets are usually used for racing and are tested to standards way above the requirements for DOT. For helmets to get a Snell stamp, they are put through rigorous testing, and the helmets are normally incredibly expensive. Snell was started in 1957. It was started by the friends and family of William Pete Snell. Pete died of a massive head injury in 1956 from a racing accident. Snell's whole goal was to investigate and understand the mechanisms of head injuries in automotive sports and to encourage the development of truly protective helmets. The basic reason behind both DOT standards and Snell standards are to save lives. Many lives have been saved due to these standards and wearing approved helmets. According to advocates of highway and auto safety, in 2008, 5,290 motorcycle riders were killed, and 96,000 were injured in the United States alone. This statistic was released by the National Highway and Traffic Safety Administration. Currently in the U.S., 20 states and the District of Columbia require all riders to wear approved helmets. 24 states require the use of helmets by minors, and the last 3 states have no helmet laws at all. It is statistically proven that helmets reduce the risk of death by 37% and are 67% effective in preventing brain injuries. NHTS estimates that helmets have saved the lives of 1,829 motorcycle accidents in 2008. If everyone in an accident had worn a helmet, as many as 823 more lives could have been saved. According to Daily Silence News, motorcyclists suffered a large increase of deaths after Pennsylvania repealed its helmet law. The University of Pittsburgh did the study and found that 32% increase in head injury deaths and a 42% increase in head injury costs after they had repealed their law. What do all these statistics mean? They mean that you are more likely to die or receive serious head injuries on a motorcycle when you do not wear an approved and tested helmet like one of these. I know this is a lot of information, and there is more out there. If you have questions, go to some of the sites that I have referenced. They all have some great information, and if you cannot remember the website, just Google motorcycle helmets. I hope that I've explained well enough why helmets are so important for you to wear, whether you're riding on-road or off-road. And like I said, there's many different types of helmets. There's a few different types of rating systems, and how many lives have been saved or could have been saved by wearing helmets. Just remember, a helmet can save your life or prevent serious brain injury if you are in an accident. Thank you for listening, and please wear your helmet the next time you ride. It could save your life.